Hi, and welcome to 2-Minute Topics. Today's topic is the 7th and final episode of our series on international shipping processes. Since 2 minutes just really isn't enough to effectively cover this topic, we'll be covering it at a high-level overview to then break it down on LinkedIn this week. So, your 2-minute case explanation on Incoterms starts now. As we've seen so far within the international shipping process, there are a lot of moving parts, no pun intended. But when it comes down to it, the international shipping process enables businesses and consumers alike to have access to international markets and products. We've seen so far how strategy, mode, carrier, documentation, and fees all play a part in this process, both internally for a business and externally for the other stakeholders involved. But what about details at the more micro or transactional level? In other words, what about the responsibilities and liabilities of buyers and sellers regarding the delivery of goods? Incoterms, or international commercial terms, are a set of standardized terms of sale that define the responsibilities of buyers and sellers within an international trade transaction. There are 11 internationally recognized rules, each clarifying the tasks, costs, and risk responsibilities for both buyers and sellers. There are 7 Incoterms rules for any mode of transport and 4 rules for sea and inland waterway transport. So number 1, Incoterms for any mode of freight. The 7 rules for any mode of transport are ex-works, free carrier, carriage paid to, carriage and insurance paid to, delivered at place unloaded, and delivered duty paid. It should be noted here that DPU actually replaces the old DAT with additional requirements for the seller. These terms can be used for any mode of transport or combination of modes. Number 2, Incoterms for sea and inland waterway transport. The 4 rules for sea and inland waterway transport are free alongside ship, free on board, cost and freight, and cost insurance and freight. These terms are specifically designed for shipments that are transported via water. Incoterms are the standard for responsibilities of buyers and sellers related to the following. A, delivery obligations. These are the responsibilities related to the physical movement and delivery of goods. B, risk and insurance. This is who bears the risk during transit and specifies obligations related to insurance coverage. And C, cost allocation. This includes who is responsible for the costs associated with the shipment, including freight, insurance, customs, and other fees. Typically identified via 3 letters on a commercial invoice, Incoterms serve to facilitate a smoother international shipping process by ensuring that both parties have a clear understanding of their rights and obligations throughout the shipment.